What's up everyone, my name is Hytro X, and welcome to a Hytale closer look video. So, it's been a while since I've done one of these, so for a short explanation, a closer look video is basically analyzing any pictures or videos that's within a Hytale blog post. So that's what my closer look videos consist of, and today this Hytale closer look video will revolve around the Hytale creative mode blog post. And also, before we start, the 27 minutes of Hytale creative mode gameplay footage that I had reacted to live, that video will come out next month before Hytale releases. So I just wanted to let you guys know I didn't forget about it. So hopefully you guys do find this video informative or helpful. And with that being said, let us begin. Alright, so the first thing we're going to take a look at is the prefab browser / prefab editor, which can be seen in this video that you're going to see on screen shortly. So as we can see in this video so far, Qatar is briefly opening the prefab browser on his way to the prefab editor, and yeah, just like the description said in the blog post video, it's a separate editing environment. So once all of that is done, as you can see, he loads into a new world and all of the prefabs are here. For a split second before he opens his inventory, we can see all of the prefabs within this flat world. So I'll put a screenshot of that up on screen now. And with that being said, let's move on to the next section. The next section we're going to go over now is the paste tool. And as we can see in this video clip right here, Qatar has pasted in the prefab that he wants, and it looks like he's moving it around right now. And once he's decided where he wants to place the prefab, he just pastes it down. And that's pretty much it for this. So let's move on to the next section. And the next section is Machinima tool. And as you can see from the clip on screen, Qatar has a camera, and right now he's placing keyframes with the Machinima tool. And once Qatar is done placing down the keyframes, like he said in the blog post, this was the final result of that. If you'd like to see the rest, I'll have that video linked in the description down below. So make sure to check that out if you want to. And with that being said, let's move on. And the next section is flying modes. And as you can see in the video above, he is flying around right now. And any moment now, yep, he's customizing the speed. Now let's move on to the next section. Alright, and the next section is the shape brush. And I'll just read the first sentence for context. The shape brush allows you to paint many different shapes of any size into the world. And as you can see from the clip up on screen, Qatar is doing just that, and he's putting rocks in the ground right now with the paintbrush. He can also use the brush to delete these same rocks as well, as you guys can see. And that is pretty much it for this section. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, and the next section is selection tool. And just for a brief overview, it says it allows you to save prefabs, paste tons of blocks precisely, move entire objects, define regions, regenerate chunks, extrude, and more. And in this clip, we can see that Qatar extruded the letters high out, and he just placed this blue crystal thingy on top of it. So that's what they were talking about in the blog post. Let's go on to the next section. Alright, and the next section is ruler / laser pointer tools. And just like you'd expect, it allows you to measure distances. Here's the clip on screen, and that is basically what you're seeing right here. Qatar is measuring the distance between blocks within this clip. Let's go on to the next section. And the next section is the help menu, which is actually its own video, and it's separate from the creative mode video. And in the clip above that you are seeing on screen, that is the help menu in action. Lots of things to take note of here. There's a lot of things within this list of commands, and there's also stuff going on in the background, like there's a frog jumping too. Just a random thing that I wanted to mention. But let's move on to the next section. And this is the final section, which is creative people using creative tools. Now, I didn't cover this in the blog post video because most of the stuff explained in here relates specifically to the video. But anyway, here's what it says. Now, for an example of what professional creatives look like using the tools, here are some talented builders with a time-lapse castle build that showcases many different types of blocks, flying, brushes, and the Hytale machinima recording tools. This is an hour of building condensed into about 3 minutes. Enjoy. So here's that 3-minute clip that they're talking about. And that right there was the 3-minute clip. I decided to show it in its entirety because the next section is probably going to require like everything that was shown in that clip. It's going to explain everything. So that is the first time I'm seeing that clip or even hearing that music. That was just beautiful. So let's see what this section says. At the start of the video, you can see a lot of terrain being created using the different creative mode brushes and tools. First, the builder will gray box some terrain using the stone material on a spear brush. Then they smooth it and refine the shape using the smooth tool and some manual building. The next step you'll see is that the builder begins to apply layers of material with multiple brushes and techniques to apply the right colors to the terrain. For the castle building, the builders used the selection tool, copy, cut, paste, and rotate commands to speed up the building of the shape of the castle. Then they use the brush tool with a mask so that it places blocks instead of adding new blocks to set the base layer, materials, and color of the castle. Then they go in and add all the details by hand. And that is it for this video, everyone. The rest of this I already read in the blog post video, if you guys want to go and see that. Not only is that it for this video, but this will be my last video of 2025, everyone. It's been a very crazy year, especially for Hytale, considering the game was canceled just a few months ago, and now it's so close to release. The reason why I keep making these videos is because you guys support them. So, seriously, thank you very much. Doesn't matter if there's 100 of you, 48 of you, however many, thank you very much. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys in 2026.